Hello and welcome to your Stretch and Reset yoga class. My name is Ella and today I will be guiding you through a moment out of your day to release any heaviness, both physical and emotional, leaving it off of your mat for the next little while and taking this moment for you. We're going to begin in a seated position and just placing one hand onto your heart center and one hand onto your belly. We're going to come to take deep inhale into your belly, your lungs, and your chest. Exhale, release it out of your chest, your lungs, and your belly. Inhale, belly, lungs, chest, filling yourself right up to the top. And exhale, letting it go out of your chest, your lungs, your belly. Inhale, belly, lungs, chest. Exhale, release your chest, your lungs, and your belly. Continuing this 3-part breath now at your own speed. And just notice how it begins to regulate your nervous system. Leaving any stress that's been going on in your day. Just letting it go on your exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And taking this moment to come present on your mat. And then we're going to come into our first position, coming into our shoelace. We're going to bring your left leg underneath and stack your right leg on top. You can just push your hands on top of that knee and begin to push the leg down. And make sure that your hips are aligned. And then if you can, you're going to bring your hands onto both of your feet and fold your body forwards. So doing whatever feels good for you here. If you need to stay up and just gently ease that top knee down, then you can. If you are all the way down, then you can keep your hands on your feet. You can bring your elbows just in front of you, just finding whatever feels good for you in this posture. And continuing this 3-part breath. You can close your eyes down. Using the weight of your chest and your upper body to deepen your stretch. You want to feel a nice release through your glutes here. And as we stay in our poses today, you'll feel yourself going deeper and deeper. On your next exhale, bringing yourself up and bringing that right knee towards your chest, taking a hug of the knee of your left arm and taking your spinal twist. If you'd like to take this deeper, you can take your elbow across the knee, and there is also the option to take your bind. So taking whichever of the 3 options here feels good for your body today. If you're taking your bind, see if you can take a hold of your opposite hand, drawing your shoulders open and looking towards that right shoulder. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Releasing your bind to your arms wherever you are here. You're just going to twist yourself around and come into our pigeon pose. So bringing your left leg forwards, extending that right leg behind you, just checking it's in the middle of the mat. Inhale, exhale, releasing your body forwards. So again, doing whatever feels good for your body today. Whether that's stacking your hands on top of one another, then bringing your forehead on top. Or maybe it's staying up on your forearms or on your hands. Tuning in and just making sure that our hips are aligned here. So that may be just pushing your right hip down a little bit more. Or maybe you need to bring that top foot slightly back. Closing your eyes here. On your next exhale, bringing yourself up. Just shifting your weight onto your left glute, spinning yourself back around, and coming into our shoelace from the opposite side. So right knee is underneath here, left knee is stacked on top. The option to place your hands on top of that top knee, bring your elbows to the floor, or place your hands on your feet and take a spinal roll, nice and slowly, on top of your legs. Checking in that the fold here is coming from our hips and we're not rounding through that lumbar spine too much. So if that means that you stay up a little bit higher through the chest, then that is absolutely okay. And you want to get a deep stretch through correct alignment. On your next exhale, bringing yourself back up nice and slowly, grounding that left foot on the outside of the right knee and taking our spinal twist here. So either hugging that top knee into your chest, or you can take the elbow over, drawing that knee further into your body, going deeper into the twist, or threading that arm through and coming into our bind. Opening up through the heart center as you breathe in and breathe out. And relaxing your shoulders and then releasing that bind. Swinging yourself around, coming into our pigeon pose on the opposite side now. So right knee is bent forwards, left leg is extended back. Inhale, exhale, find your fold or find your position where you feel comfortable. Drawing the hips down again and letting your body soften into this pose. Inhale. Allow your chest to come close to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly pushing yourself back up onto your hands, shifting that weight out and coming back onto your knees. You're going to come into a single leg child's pose. Your left leg is now extending out to the side. Your foot is in line with that right knee. And then drawing your hips down to that right foot. Your arms are extended in front of you. Fingertips reaching towards the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, allowing that chest to fold over your right knee. Slowly bringing yourself back up, bending that left knee and switching sides. Right leg extends out to the side, drawing the body back. Inhale. And always bringing your attention back to your 3-part breath whenever your mind begins to wander off. Feeling yourself sitting deeper into this posture and slowly rolling yourself back up. You're going to swing yourself around. We're going to come and meet in our butterfly position. So the soles of your feet are together. Knees are nice and wide. Inhale, we're lifting the chest, and exhale, we're folding the body forwards. You can bring your hands onto your knees, pushing them down. Imagine someone is behind you, pushing into your thighs, opening up through our hips here. You can take your hands and clasp your feet, or you can bring your forearms onto the mat in front of you once again. Doing whatever feels natural for your body here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly rounding yourself back up. Placing your hands to the side, we're just going to switch over now, coming into our fire log. So your left knee is underneath again, bringing it into a 90-degree angle. Your right ankle is stacked on top, and your right knee is stacked on top of the left ankle. Hands are pushing into the knee and ankle of your top leg, and you're folding forwards once again. So we're targeting that stretch into a different area of our glutes and our hip flexors now. Again, just coming wherever your body is taking you today. Slowly lifting yourself back up. Just bringing both feet in front, hands come behind, taking a few windshield wipers, rocking and massaging those glutes side to side with your knees. And then switching it to the opposite side, right knee underneath, finding that 90-degree angle, stacking the shins, and folding the body as far forward as you can. You can just stay seated up and slowly nudging that left knee towards the right ankle, if that is a deep enough stretch for you today. Inhale. Exhale, lifting yourself back up, releasing that fold and coming back into a little windshield wiper. Before we're going to spin ourselves around now, we're going to come into our frog position. So just coming to the side on your mat, so it's a little bit comfier. You're going to slide your knees, keeping them in line with your hips, as wide apart as possible. Your ankles in line. You've got a few 90-degree angles going on here with the body, coming onto your forearms and allowing your hips to draw towards the earth. And this is a very deep stretch into the hips. Allow them to just sink down and then back slightly. This slight movement will make a very, very big difference. Really focusing on your breath here. As you inhale, exhale. Slowly coming back up onto your hands. Easing one knee in at a time. It might feel a little bit sore here. And then coming back around onto your mat. We're going to come down onto our backs now. And just come into our final position, our happy baby. Bringing your hands around your feet or taking your peace fingers around your big toes. Taking a little rock. If you'd like to, you can extend one leg nice and straight. Getting a stretch into the hamstring. And then just switching sides. And taking both legs extended if you like. And then coming back. Releasing your happy baby now, bringing your knees into your chest. Giving yourself a hug as you rock those knees in a few circles in both directions. Bringing the soles of your feet together, coming into your Supta Baddha, your reclined butterfly position. Knees falling apart from one another with a beautiful diamond shape through the lower body. Palms facing up to the sky. Closing your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Letting any heaviness that is still lingering, letting it go now. On your next exhale, softly bringing your knees back together. Just letting them fall side to side. And extending your arms up over your head as you bring yourself to one side and lift up into our seated position. Arms up overhead and hands coming to your heart center. Just closing your eyes, taking this moment to thank yourself for taking this time out of your day just for you. Namaste.